Oh, sweet flower of flowers, thy bridal bed I strew. Oh, sin, my canopy is dust and stones, with which more nightly will I do, cleansing your bier with tears to still thy bones. The obsequies that I for thee will keep, nightly should be to strew thy grave. Weep. But south gives warning some other approach. What cursed foot wanders this way tonight to cross my obsequies in true love's right? What, you alone? Night, muffle me a while.
Thou detestable law, thou womb of death, forged with the dearest morsel of the earth. Thus I enforce thy rotten jaws to open, and in despite, I'll cram thee with more food.
This is that banished haughty Montague, who murdered my love's cousin, with which grief it is supposed the fair creature died, and here is come to do some villainous shame to the dead body. I will apprehend him. Stop thy unhallowed toil, vile Montague. Can vengeance be pursued further than death? Condemned villain, I do apprehend thee. Obey, and go with me, for thou must die.
I must indeed, and therefore came I hither. Good, gentle friend, tempt not a desperate man. Fly hence and leave me. Think upon these gone, let them affright thee. I beseech thee, friend, put not another sin upon my head by urging me to fury. Oh, be gone! By heaven, I love thee better than myself. I come hither armed against myself. Stay not. Be gone. Live and hereafter say, a madman's mercy bade thee run away.
I do defy thy combination, and apprehend thee for a felon here.
Wilt thou provoke me? Then have at thee, boy.
Slain. If thou be merciful, open the tomb. Lay me with Juliet.
In faith, I will. Let me peruse this face. Crucio's kinsman, noble County Paris. Was it said that Paris should marry Juliet, or am I mad hearing talk of Juliet, but think it was so? Oh, give me thy hand, one writ with me in sour misfortune's book. I'll bury thee in a triumphant grave. A grave? Oh no, a lantern slaughtered youth, for here lies Juliet, and her beauty makes this vault a feasting present full of light. Death, lie thou there, by a dead man interred. How oft, when men are at the point of death, have they been married, which their keepers call a lightning before death? How may I call this a lightning? Oh, my love, my wife, death that hath sucked the honey of thy breath hath had no power yet upon thy beauty. Thou art not conquered. Juliet, why art thou yet so fair? Shall I believe that unsubstantial death is amorous, and that the lean-abhorred monster keeps thee here in dark to be his paramour? For fear of that, I still will stay with thee, and never from this palace of dim night depart again. Here will I remain with worms that are thy chambermaids. Oh, here will I set up my everlasting rest, and shake the yoke of inauspicious stars from this world-weary flesh. Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. And lips, oh you, the doors of breath, sealed with a righteous kiss, at dathless bargain to engrossing death. Come, bitter conduct, come, unsavory guide, thou desperate pilot, now at once run on the dashing rocks, thy seasick worry bark. Here's to my love! Oh, true apothecary, the drugs are quick. Thus, with a kiss, I die.
St. Francis be my speed. How oft tonight have my old feet stumbled at graves? Who's there? Romeo? Alack, what blood is this which stains the stony edges of the sepulchre? What mean these masterless and gory swords tonight discolored by this place of peace? Romeo! Oh, pale! Who else? What? And Paris too? And steeped in blood? Oh, what an unkind hour is guilty of this lamentable chance! The lady stirs.
Oh, comfortable friar, where is my lord? I know well where I should be and where I am. Where is my Romeo?
I hear some noise. Lady, come from this nest of death, contagion, and unnatural sleep. A greater power than we can contradict hath thwarted our intents. Come away. Thy husband in thy bosom there lies dead. And Paris too. Come, I shall dispose of thee among a sisterhood of holy nuns. Stay not to question, for the watch is coming. Come, go, good Juliet, and dare no longer stay.
Oh, get me hence, for I will not away. What's this? A cup closed in my true love's hands. Poison hath been its timeless end. Oh, churl, drop gold, left no friendly drop to help me after. I will kiss thy lips. Haply some poison yet doth hang on them to make dye with a restorative. Thy lips are warm.
This way, the tombs.
Yea, noise. Then I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger. This is thy sheep. Here, Ross. And let me die.
Why must you mention this so early up and cause our person from our morning sleep?
Why should it be that they so shrieked abroad?
Oh, the people in the street cry Romeo, some Paris and some Juliet, all run with open outcry toward our monument.
Oh, God's blood him as the county Paris slain, and Romeo dead and Juliet dead before war, and you killed.
Heavens! The wife, look how our daughter bleeds. This dagger hath misstained, for lo, this house is empty and on the back of Montague, and it missheathed in my daughter's bosom.
Oh, me! This sight of death is as a bell that warns my old age to a sepulchre.
Come, Montague, for thou art early up to see thy son and heir more early down.
Alas, my liege, my wife is dead tonight. The grief of my son's exile has stopped her breath. What further woe conspires against mine age?
Look, and thou shalt see.
Oh, thou untaught, what manners is in this? To press before thy father to a grave.
Seal up the mouth of outreach for a while till we can clear these ambiguities.
I am the greatest, able to do least, yet most suspected as this time and place doth make against me of this direful murder. And here I stand, both to impeach and purge, myself condemned and myself excused.
Then say it was, what thou dost know of this.
Romeo, there dead, was husband to that Juliet, and she, there dead, was Romeo's faithful wife. I married them, and their stolen marriage day was Tybalt's doomsday, whose untimely death banished the new-made bridegroom from the city, for whom, and not for Tybalt, Juliet pined. You, to remove that siege of grief from her, betrothed and would have married her perforce to county Paris. Then comes she to me, and with wild looks bid me devise some mean to rid her of the second marriage, or in my cell there would she kill herself. Then gave I her, so tutored by my heart, a sleeping potion in the guise of death, till I conveniently consent to Romeo. But when I came, some minute ere the time of her awakening, here untimely lay the noble Paris and true Romeo dead. She wakes, and I entreated her, come forth and bear this work of heaven with patience. And she, too desperate, would not go with me, but as it seems, did violence on herself. All this I know, and to her marriage the nurse is privy.
Where be these enemies? Capulet!
Montague, see what a scourge is laid upon your hate, that heaven finds ways to kill your joys with love. And I, for winking at your discords, too, have lost a brace of kinsmen. All are punished.
O brother Montague, give me thy hand. This is my daughter's jointure, for no more can I demand.
But I can give thee more, for I will raise her statue in pure gold, that while Verona by that name is known, there shall be no figure at such rate beset as that of true and faithful Juliet.
As shall Romeo's by his ladies lie, for sacrifices of our enmity.
Blooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun, sorrow will not show its hate. Go haste to talk more on these sad things. Some shall be pardoned, and some punished. But never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.